Te Divina Detox tea formulated with you in mind. Can I tell you? There are people on this call right now that are saying to me, Chris, you cannot be talking alone. You have to unmute us so we can share what the tea has done for us. I want to unmute Lady Gloria Grayson. This lady drinks the tea and she has an amazing testimony. Lady Gloria, why don't you unmute, ma'am, and tell the people what the tea has done for you? Please go ahead, because they believe online. Just tell them what the tea has done for you.
Good evening, everyone. It's a blessing that I was introduced to this detox tea. When I spoke with a friend of mine, my church sister actually, I was actually overweight, but at the time I was having some issues. I had some back pain that I was studying at the university in the evening after work, and I was unable to keep up because after sitting down during the day, going home to sit up again for classes, it was very difficult. So I actually had to take a break. Now, she introduced me to the tea, which I took. And after taking the tea, I realized that the pain was gone. I was very surprised because my doctor told me that the only way I would actually get rid of the back pain was that I needed therapy. However, not only that, I also was amazed because I started to lose some weight. I remember I couldn't walk very far, and after drinking the tea, I was able to move around again, without asking my husband to assist me, like going to the market or supermarket. So the product has been amazing. And I have so much more testimonies to share with you because of what I saw and the results that I was getting, I was so excited in sharing with other persons. So I started to do the business, which has been very successful. I was so excited. Most recently, I have a family member that has been suffering with high blood pressure for 30 years. And when I introduced him to the tea, he was a bit hesitant in buying the tea and the guano. However, when I called him about 2 weeks ago, he said to me he can't believe that his pressure was normal after drinking just one pack of the tea. He had to go to the doctor because he thought that his machine was malfunctioning. So he had to go to the doctor. I also have another customer, and she didn't know that she would have been pregnant because she has fibroids, and it's been bothering her for a few months. No, she was contemplating surgery. But after taking the Te Divina Detox tea, lo and behold, she called me to let me know that the fibers were shrinking, and most of all, she got pregnant. I tell you, and not only that person, I have others who have testified about the tea allowing them to get pregnant. So yes, my dear guests and affiliates, the Te Divina Detox tea, it's wonderful, it's amazing, and let me tell you, it's really a great product. So whatever complaint you have, and let me share another one, because I told you I have a lot. I was at church a few weeks ago, and I heard a sister got up and saying that she went to the doctor, and the doctor is unable to tell her what is really wrong with her. But she lacks the energy, and she's uncomfortable because she's wondering if something is wrong with her nerves. After service, I said to her, sis, I would like to speak with you. And I said to her, have you ever done a detox before? And, she was telling me, about the regular stuff that she's taking. I said, no, you need a colon cleanse, a proper body cleanse. And this detox that I'm introducing to you, it's somewhat different from the regular ones. After she took the first one, we went to Brooks Park. I don't know how much persons would have known Brooks Park in Mandeville. We had a fun day. And believe it, the same lady who was not able to move up and down, she was so active for the entire day on her feet. She said to me, sister, I sleep better and the tea is very good. I need another one. And she got up in church and she gave her testimony about the product. I am saying to each and every one, I have great experience with Te Divina. I thank you all for listening. Thank you for having me on. All the best.
Man, you heard this evening from Lady Gloria. Lady Gloria is literally saying to you that, look here, if you thought the presenter was joking, there's no such thing. There's power in the Te Divina Detox tea. In fact, if I allowed Lady Gloria to continue this evening, she could speak from now until next year, giving you testimonies upon testimonies of persons who she know personally who have used the tea. Can I tell you something? There's a doctor who works with patients who are so-called incapacitated mentally. They say that they are mad. We have a facility here in Jamaica for them. And the gentleman gave those, picked out a certain amount of them and fed them on the tea for 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, the man reported to us that all of those men and women regained their cognitive function. What is it this evening about that makes it so special? We told you earlier in the presentation, those ingredients to include the reishi and of course the shaga is making the difference. Lady Simone Williams over there in Westmoreland, Jamaica, what is your story? What makes you so excited about this tea? Talk to us, ma'am. I know you have been waiting for such a long time. Go ahead and tell people why the tea.
All right. Good night. Good night. Yes, Sir Chris. I'm very, very excited. You said it, and Lady Gloria said it all. Like, I have almost all the experience that Lady Gloria just said before. But you said there's power in this detox. Let me tell you something. I tried this detox, and within 4 days, first thing, I had this high, big, round tummy, right? After I had my daughter, I had this big tummy. You said we are a reflection of what we eat, and that's definitely true. I was like looking like a chicken leg. I was like a chicken, to be honest. Yes. And I had this tea, and within 4 days of drinking this tea, the high mountain that I had, I realized that it is going down. When I say the mountain started going down, it started going down. And I said, wow, this tea is extremely powerful, because I have tried so many things and nothing moved the mountain, but I decided to, introduce the products to other people and so forth. I've received a lot of testimonies from it, but one that stood out to me was a lady who, she said her husband was dying because he had diabetes. She said he's dying, his body's down, he's drained, all the negative things, right? So she decided to get the month supply of the detox. And when she got the detox, she was about to go to the doctor back with him because of how he was looking. So I told her, drink the detox and let's see from there. And within 5 days, she reported back to me and telling me that, listen, she don't know what is in this detox, but her husband's sugar level was always 22. Always 22. And the lowest it has ever been was 19. And within 5 days of drinking the detox, her husband's sugar level went to 11. Right? Just 1 week. She said years upon years. She tried so many medications, so many things, and nothing helped her husband. You know, so I'm just telling you guys that this tea is amazing. There is so much power in this one product. You'll be surprised. So let me tell you something. If you haven't tried it before, I implore you, go and get yourself a month supply, at least a month supply, and you will see, you will live to tell the tales. You will give us your testimony about this detox. 1 month supply, Sir Chris. There you go.
Fuck them. Lady Simone Williams is saying to you that, look, the mountain has been removed. No longer a mountain is standing in front of her. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering, what is it that captivated me about this team? Why, how and why did I get into this thing to be not so excited and tell you about it? Can I tell you? I had a neighbor. I thought she was about 15 months pregnant because that's the type of tummy that she was carrying. And ladies and gentlemen, one day having drank the tea myself and saw where, my little beer belly disappeared, after just one single sachet, I introduced it to her. And let me tell you, day one she laughed at me. She said, listen, I never used to go to the bathroom, and I am not even going to the bathroom right now. Day two, she said, what do you give me to drink? Because it's not working, I'm going to stop. Day three, she laughed at me again. Day four, but on day five, ladies and gentlemen, at about 5 a.m. in the morning, my phone rang. I answered it. She was very frantic. I thought that thieves were making, moves on her next door. When I opened my grill, like a soldier, went over there with my button and I entered her property. Before I opened my door, I encountered a rather pungent fragrance. I was wondering, like they killed a dog or something about the place here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the closer I got to her place, the stronger the scent was. And when I eventually got into her place, I saw the lady sitting on her toilet with everything just running over. And I'm talking about a very large toilet, if you know those toilets that are in the hotels, those big ones, yes, because she's that type of lady. The lady lost 15 pounds of fecal matters in one go from the tea. She told me, she said the tea not working on day one. Day two, she laughed at me. Day three, she said she's going to stop. Day four, she said not day five. But can I tell you, when the belly started rolling and all the parasites and things started crawling out of her, oh my God, it was a sight to behold, courtesy of the Te Divina Detox team. Mr. Dan Rogers, they don't believe me when I talk, sir. You're over there in Anguilla. Tell us what happened with you and the tea in Anguilla.
What a presentation. What I've got a gallon I just made last night. And do you know, sitting beside me right now is a celebrity out of Jamaica known as DJ Choo Choo Benz from Trent Song.
I know the man.
Right here beside me.
I know the man, sir.
This man is going to... He's going to
Sir Thomas from Charlie Smith High School. I used to manage the Manning Cup team.
All right. Big up.
Okay, sir.
He lives just down the road from me. We're good friends. And he is going to start on the detox. He is convinced. Listening to you tonight, he is totally convinced. And he is going to start his journey tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yes. So, about about 3 weeks ago, I had a call from a lady, and she says to me, she called me straight, and she says, "Are you this Dawn Focus Rogers?" I say, "Yes, ma'am." She says, "Can you come and see me, please, right away, and bring those products I see you advertising?" I went to her. Got there, and I was flabbergasted, so I'll use your word. This lady she's like swollen. Every part of her body, I'm thinking, oh my Father. And she says to me, I says, "Okay, I'm going to get you on the sea right away." I took the photographs. She told me her pressure level that day was 400. Within 1 week, her sugar level dropped to 140. She called me this morning. She was worrying about something, and she said it was 151. But 3 days ago, she called me up and she says, "I need some products for someone for kidneys." And so I chat with her. She said, "No, the person is me. My kidneys is 30%. And I says, "Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go." So I went to see her yesterday, and I'm starting to take over this is Dr. Focus now. I am so elated when people are giving these stories of the changes, not just my story. Now I'm hearing from my customers right here in Anguilla, how their health is changing. I've got another doctor who is just about ready to come on, a nurse who will be starting tomorrow. People are saying this is certainly the better way. I've got a huge story. Mine will take another week and a half. But what I'm going to say right now, this has changed my life for the better. This Te Divina Detox, backed up with the other products, have brought me back from the verge of death, according to the general surgeon in the United States. 4 days, he told me, I had 4 days I'll have fallen on my face and die. I'm grateful. So, thank you very much. I'm here with Choo Choo Benz, the DJ out of Trenchtown,
Jamaica. For follow and do that thing, you know. Because me just get to understand about this tea thing. I never start now, you understand? I mean, so I run up on stage, but can move and shake and everything.
Pick up yourself, Sir Dan Rogers, for the amazing work that you are doing, for introducing not just the doctors and the nurses, but the DJ to the tea, because this tea is for everybody. This tea, ladies and gentlemen, borderless. It is genderless. It has no religious affiliation attached to it. It has no type of social class. The tea is for everybody. Who do you know this evening that can benefit from the amazing, life-changing Te Divina Detox tea? Something. My friend over there in Guyana is not happy with us. She's saying that, look, you took Jamaica twice, you went to and I am here in Guyana wanting to share my testimony and I can't share. Well, guess what? You ladies and ladies, slave, we save the best for last. Go ahead and tell the people how you got a baby through this tea. Talk to us.
Alright guys, well, I have my own personal testimony. When the doctor said no, in a detox tea, said yes. And that tea, I don't know, listen, I remember going to the doctor back and forth, telling me different things, give me a year. And this tea worked within 1 month. By the time I was on my second pack, guys, I didn't even know it. I had given up the thought of even conceiving after 50 years. Because my son's 15. The baby just woke up. All him. I had given up the thought. So after I was on this back and forth with the doctor, I said, listen, I'm just going to do it the natural way. I started going to exercising, change my diet. And a friend of mine told me about this. But even at that point, it was mainly to help my mom because she was in and out of the clinic as a diabetic. She almost went to pre-coma. So the focus went off for me and was mainly on her. But after I decided to order it and so on, I said, why not? I tried just without even thinking. I said, man, maybe, something going on, I'm a cola. Let me do a clean out.
because after 15 years, you know. And why I was so keen to detox, guys, I remember it was around the pandemic, I had in a 10-year stop. Is IDU or can't remember. However, and I remember they told me it's past 10 years because during the pandemic they were not doing anything really at the hospital. And I got so worried. I was thinking, one, if something can grow over, whatever. So I was so eager to detox, knowing that the thing had passed. It almost spent 12 years inside of me, right? And probably that could have helped me having a complication when I was ready. The biological clock is ticking, ladies. You know what we're talking about. You feel this need to nurture, and the doctors tell you otherwise. So I was really at a despair. But when I bought it for mommy and everything, IUD, thank you so much, IUD. So when I bought it, it was mainly for my mom and Mike, because I had given up for myself, and the doctor had me on this roller coaster back and forward. So I just took it randomly, doing my normal procedure, going around in the afternoon and everything. And I didn't even realize when I do from it was over 1 month pregnant, and my second pack of that, the Te Divina Detox tea. I was flabbergasted, is a good word to use. I was excited. I was blown away. I remember running to the hospital the next morning, carrying my urine just to confirm, because I did a test, and I said, Mommy, I saw you, I was spotting, and she said, you're pregnant. I don't pregnant where? I was going insane. I was excited. Emotion was so mixed. So guys, if you know you have a friend out there would like to experience Mother Earth, Father's Day is coming up, guys. You've been backing those blank bullets. In Guyana, we say I gotta catch a ship. For all the men that shooting blank bullets, guys, this is the time of the year to air congratulations. Welcome to the club, guys. So let's tell a friend, guys, if somebody's there, wants to be a father, wants to be a mother, know what Mother Earth is. Let them have this opportunity. You must know some family member. You must know some colleague, somebody, your neighbor, someone in your neighbor, or some young person. There are people who are, I remember, my mom is on a Zoom prayer in the morning. And in the morning, thousands of people worldwide. And sometimes I would log in. And I would see people, couples, literally crying online, speaking about they're not conceiving and they're married for how many years. And I'd be like, I want the number. I need to have contact them. I'd be so excited. I want to let them know what I went through. And the opportunity is there for them. Right? So I remember around my time also, I shared the experience with a couple of my friends. All of us who was on that detox tea conceived. Most of them was basically working on stubborn belly fat. And those girls are so late. I didn't think but baby come in. We all, so it's a whole life of us when it's time for baby birthday. My son's going to be a year. We're going to have a wonderful birthday party with all these babies because of Te Divina. Right, Christopher? This tea is amazing. And my mom, I think I texted the chat also. My mom would get constipated a lot. And you see, if I'm out of stock and I have to reorder, she'd be on my back. It's coming? You're tracking it? Because she experienced a lot of this constipation. And Tuesday comes, she want to reach by me immediately. So I'm going to try it now. If she buy me overnight, she want me to do it at night and start in the morning. A lot of people I didn't even realize. And then she told me when the time reached, you won't like to know what's going on. So it whatever builds up, the tea releases and give her free movement. So this tea speaks for itself, guys. And for me right now, what I did, because I did a detox recently, and my working starting course kept me so amazing. I was wasting time all the time. So as I got baby, I should have done this thing because the clothes couldn't zip up back. Everything fit back intact. I feel like I don't even feel like I have a newborn right now. The way I feel amazing. You understand? People are asking me because many persons didn't know I got a baby. When I just sing with the baby or the found out, they said, Miss, where the baby went? You won't look like you got no baby. I said, let me introduce you to my product. And that's the way I do my introduction. Okay, Chris, take it away.
Wow. You said the tea is amazing. I disagree with you. It is awesome. It is awesomely amazing. We have here, ladies and gentlemen, a tea that is changing lives all across the globe. Do you know somebody this evening that could benefit from this great product, the Te Divina Detox tea? The thing to do is to share the product with them. For those of you who are on here and you're asking, how do you get the tea? Well, guess what happened? somebody invited you on this call. Get back to that person and let them like to have the tea. This tea is not available on Amazon. It's not available on eBay. If you see it there, it's a fabricated product. It's only available trusted Te Divina affiliate. Get back to the person who and let them know that you want your own story. You don't want any back system. You don't want any parasites in your system. You want your blood to be circulating and to be flowing effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for this investment of your time, because I can tell you it was worth it. I want to thank those who shared. Lady Gloria, Lady Simone, Sir Dan Focus over there in Anguilla, and my host, Lady Selene over there in Guyana. Thank you all for coming together and making this an amazing information session where people are living here right now with the consciousness that there is hope through the Te Divina Detox tea. Get back to those people and get your tea. God bless you all. Have yourselves an awesome Sunday evening. And next week, we'll be back right here again to tell you some more stories about some other Te Divina products. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Cheers. And may you, when you're coming next week, walk with your tea. Walk with your glass of tea. See Dan Rogers there with his glass over there. My good friend Gloria Torres, look like she has her glass as well. You must have your glass of tea. Bishop Blackwood, you must have your tea. What about you, Selene? You must have your tea. God bless you all. Have yourselves a fantastic night. We will do it all over again next week Sunday at the same time. Bye-bye.